What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to episode number 20 now of the My Player Career Mode. And obviously, we are currently at Valencia, where we are having the form of our lives right now. I think we're around a goal per game, which is the first time I've ever hit a goal per game ratio at the three clubs we have been at. MK Dons in League 1, we managed 10 goals in our 21 games. In Hull City in the Premier League, we managed 13 in, I do believe, 18 games. Yet here at Valencia, we've managed pretty much a goal-to-game ratio, so that's very good to see as well. We did take on Aybar for the first game of the episode. Looking forward to continuing our form and hopefully scoring more goals in this episode and giving ourselves a better chance of getting on the plane to the World Cup, because as you all know, that is the goal by the end of this season, was to get ourselves on that plane to the World Cup to be able to play for England and obviously feature for the national side and hopefully bang some goals in at international level. That's the aim. If we can get there, that'll be absolutely phenomenal. If we can't, then I suppose it's not been a very good season for me personally. I mean, if we're scoring goals like we are, I'll look on this season as being a successful season. However, I'll also look on it being a bad one if we do not make it on the plane to the World Cup final. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we can score more goals and get ourselves a place on that plane. That's my aim for this series, for this season. And if we can do that, that'll be fantastic. But we obviously are trying to score more goals here in this season with Valencia after transferring £38.5 million is what they paid for us. So obviously we need to bang in goals to be able to pay off that fee. However, it was Aybar with the first chance of this game. A very, very good free kick from the edge of the area. Almost scoring, but a wonderful save from Alves kept the score at 0-0. And there was only two real chances in this game, and the second one fell our way on the second half. Right out off the blocks of the second half, they lose the ball, and I'm in acres of space here. I don't know what the centre-backs are doing. They just left me and basically said, there you go, and I ran straight through and piled one past the goalkeeper to make it 1-0 to Valencia in the 48th minute of this game. No idea, no clue what on earth the defensive unit were doing there as to why they separated so far, the two centre-backs, but I'll take it every day of the week. If it means we get a chance on goal like that, I will take it every day of the week. A very poor defensive error and a very good finish from myself makes the score 1-0, and it looks as if the points will be coming here to Valencia. Nothing else really happened in this game. Like I said, it was a very boring game. There's only two chances, the two that you saw there. The first one coming to Aybar and the second one coming to myself, as I did, in fact, make it 1-0 to Valencia. I'm very happy to be able to score an opening goal in this one, and it means that possibly the points will be coming Valencia's way, hopefully, fingers crossed, by the end of this game. And you're going to see in a second, that was in fact the end of the game. I'm actually very, very disappointed at the fact there was nothing else happening in this one, but 90 minutes were up, two chances two chances in the entire game, one to either side. Aybar almost taking the lead with a very good free kick. However, it was us who would come away with the victory in the end. You're going to see the manager was very happy with us, is what I meant to say there. 7.7 match rating. Not the most entertaining of games to kick the episode off with. However, a goal is always very good to get, and it means that we're one step closer to being on that plane to the World Cup, which is very, very interesting to see if we'll be on it. But we are scoring good goals here at Valencia. What I do want to try and do, obviously we're going to have half a season here, because obviously we came in January. I do want to try and have a very good full season at Valencia, because right now it's all good and well scoring goals in half a season, but we need to make sure we're doing that next season as well, when we'll have a full 38 games here at the Valencia Spanish club, because if we can do it over 38 games, I'll be very happy to see that, because I don't want form to dip, and at the moment, with us only playing 6 months, it could easily, we'd be scoring as many goals as we are here, getting Valencia into 3rd place, and when I joined them, they were currently 8th, which is now where Barcelona are. But at the same time, 38 games is a long time. You can see we've scored 4 goals in the last 3 games. If this was over a 38 game season period thing, then maybe we wouldn't have hit as many goals. But the fact we don't have any pressure here, because obviously we're not here for a full season, Valencia aren't really chasing anything just yet, because when I joined, they were quite a way away from the title. And on top of that, I didn't really have too much expectation. Obviously, I had a big price tag in that £38.5 million price tag. But everybody knows that when a player joins a team for the first time and only has 6 months here, the chances are, they're not going to hit the highest ratings or the best form of their lives in the first 6 months. However, we have. So I don't want to go into next season and have a 38-game season and me not play very well in that one, considering the fact that we just had a very, very good season here. But fingers crossed to be able to keep up with the performances that we've had. And we could just sort of, take it in our stride. And you can see here, first chance of the game fell Villarreal's way. I don't even know if I've said that right. I do apologise if I haven't. Very, very good shot from Sansone, just wide of the post, though, from the Villarreal man. Comes into the first half, still 21st minute in now the game. And we did get another chance for ourselves. I take the strike on here after cutting back on my right foot. I slid for some reason. I don't know why. My player just didn't even smash that with his right instead of sliding. In the end, he does slide. And it means that we do, in fact, not find the first goal in this one. But we did get another chance for ourselves. Very, very nicely worked to my team. I wasn't involved in the build-up in this one. The first goal as well, this actually came here. Very nice build-up. I was not involved at all during this one, I don't think, as it came down the left-hand side, and then a cross gets put in eventually. Once you see it actually come down the left, you'll see it in a second. Very, very nice work from the guy on the edge of the area. He goes inside to the box, puts a triple tap cross across the face of goal, and I think it was a very good finish from, I think it was Pereira at the time, or it could have been Perez, one of the two central midfielders anyway, to get us off to a 1-0 victory in this one against Villarreal. So they had the first chance in the game, but weren't able to really convert anything or even hit it on target, and it meant that we went up the other end, had a shot on target through myself, but in the end scored a goal through a centre midfielder in the form of Perez or Pereira. I can't remember who it was. You'll see it popping up on your screen in just a second when we do in fact take a look. I think it is Perez in the end who actually puts the ball in the back of the net to make it 1-0, but you know, it's good to see as well, even when I'm not scoring and when I'm not playing very well myself or converting my chances, the team still managed to find that one goal. You saw it against Barca. I wasn't playing too well. PK kept me in his back pocket for the majority of the game, yet we won that game as well because my team just played absolutely wonderfully for us in that one. So a lot of the time as well, even when I'm not doing so great myself, it turns out that my team are doing just as well as I need them to do to be able to get myself a goal in the game. And even if I'm not scoring, one of them is. I mean, Nani scored a few, not Sarabia, sorry, what is he called? I can't remember his name off the top of my head. He scored a few as well. The other, it's the right winger, put it that way anyways. But this third chance of the game fell our way as well. 34 minutes in, a header went on target, but a good save from the goalkeeper. Into the second half now, and Villarreal got themselves on the chance for the first time in this second half. A very, very good corner, whipped in with pace, the head was met, and it came back off the line from my teammate, actually making it, to be able to stop them scoring the goal, to make it 1-1, into the 54th minute, and Villarreal started to pile on the pressure here to try and get themselves back in this one, in all honesty, but they were able to do so as Roberto Soldado puts his effort wide of the post, and into the 72nd minute, a lovely through ball. Take a look at that for a ball. Very, very good first touch, but he couldn't quite convert the chance to make it 1-1, and it went into the last few minutes of the game, 76 minutes now, a lovely through ball from myself with my weaker right foot, got it into an area. I'm thinking, you've got to finish this one now, acres of space and time, but he hits it straight at the goalkeeper, and I was very frustrated at my teammate for that one. I couldn't quite believe that he didn't put it either side of the goalkeeper, and in the end decided to put it straight at him, but it didn't matter anyways, because we did pick up a 1-0 victory, so we didn't really do anything in this game of big worth. You know, we didn't really get a chance for ourselves or really get an assist. We created one chance for my teammate. It was a very, very difficult chance, that last one there. But in the first game, we got ourselves the 3 points by me scoring the goal in a very boring game. Then we got ourselves the 1-0 victory here as well, but I was not involved pretty much in this one, so it was all down to my team, that one. So like I said, even when I'm not playing well, the team is doing what I need them to do and picking up results here and there. And that is the reason why we've climbed from 8th to be in 3rd place right now. And we're actually looking at possibly finishing 2nd come the end of the season. That would be insane. To come here and when we're 8th and then finish 2nd, that would be absolutely unbelievable if we could do that, but we'll just have to wait and see how it goes. You can see we've got a game there against Bilbao coming up. I do believe we end up... this is a very good game coming up in a second. Bilbao obviously having a very good side. They've got a number of players, you know, that are pretty decent, and I would actually think to myself, in my least career mode, I would actually like to get my hands on. But at the same time, my least career mode right now, guys, you understand. You've seen how you've seen my episodes, and if you've clicked on this video, the chances are you've seen my least career mode. And if you have, you'll know how Leeds United side is just unbelievable in that one. So, you know, I talk about a lot of the players that I would like to have my hands on, but at the same time, even if I did, they probably wouldn't get in the team, because my team right now at Leeds is absolutely incredible, especially with the new season coming around as well. We've obviously got an extremely good side to work with in this Premier League next campaign. But enough about the Leeds United career mode, because we're not doing that right now. This is the My Player one. As you can see, we are taking on Bilbao for this game. Very, very hopeful to be able to pick up a few results, or a result in this one rather, is what I meant to say there. And the first chance of the game did actually fall our way across towards the back post, and I'm not sure who it was. I think it might be Nani, actually. Meets it at the back post to nod us 1-0 in the lead here. 4 minutes in, the greatest start possible that we could have had against a very tough Bilbao side. We have a very good side, like I mentioned, and it was going to be an interesting game, this one. But when Nani nods us in and gets us a goal 4 minutes into the game, you can't ask for a better start than what we've already got off there. So that's 12 goals now in La Liga for Nani, but we've actually hit a fair few goals ourselves in the 6 months that we've had here. Very, very good to see that all around the board, the front three are scoring goals for fun. 15 minutes into the game, we had our second goal. It came at the hands of, I do believe, a tap-in. After a very good strike from my teammate, it was forced into the path of my oncoming centre midfielder, who found his way into the box. I can't remember what his name is. It's not someone I recognise anyways, put it that way. Came into his path, and he simply slid to make it 2-0 and get us 2 goals to the good. Very early on in this game, we were cruising, and I have to say, I like games like this, you know, my team are playing well, and I know for a fact that I just have no pressure to have to score a goal. But in the 20th minute of the game, I think now, we got into a position where we could, in fact, score a goal for ourselves. A lovely Ronaldo chop round the defender, gets inside, and with the left foot, curls it into the top corner. 22 minutes in, Valencia 3, Athletic Bilbao 0. We were absolutely running riot. I got myself on the score sheet. I wasn't involved in the first 2 goals, but I managed to get myself a goal for the third one, and it was a lovely goal at that as well. A lovely Ronaldo shot round the defender and curled one into the top corner. Couldn't have got any higher than that I did, to be honest with you, but I'm very happy to be able to go ahead 3-0 and get myself on the score sheet as well. And it wasn't done there, because in the 24th minute of the game, I have another strike at goal. Keeper saves it. A very, very poor shot in the end from me. It goes straight at the goalkeeper. In all honesty, I could have done much better with that chance. And in the 34th minute, we get another chance for ourselves. Go down the left-hand side. I'm not sure who it is. The cross is whipped into me with a lovely ball, and I was so close to getting my feet on the end of it. I did get a touch on the end of it, but it wasn't anything to send it goal. It actually went wide of the post. A great ball, though. Very, very challenging. And really, I should have done better with the chance. But that's what I mentioned to you guys. You know, even when I'm not doing quite well myself, converting chances, my team are just there to be able to make sure that we actually putting the ball in the back of the net. 51st minute now, a lovely scoop turn inside of the defender. And then I tried to curl one top bins, but unfortunately, the keeper made a wonderful save to keep the score at 3-0. But we did, in fact, manage, I do believe, to find a 4th goal in this one. In the end, it comes to me. I take the strike on a very, very weird angle, but it comes to my teammate, back post, and he just simply taps that one home to make it 4-0 to Valencia in this game. 69 minutes on the clock. We were running riot here, and there was no chance of Bilbao getting themselves back in this game now at 4-0. The fact of the matter was, we were just far too good on the day, and I have to say as well, you've got to look at this in 2 ways. We could have come here, and it could have been a completely different story. We could have come here, and it could have been Bilbao running riot, but it wasn't. It was us. It could have gone either way this game. I felt they had just as good a side as we did. I don't know quite where they are in the league at this point, but I do believe that in terms of the players that they've got, you know, they've still got a very good team. So to beat them 4-0, I was very, very happy with this, and I have to say as well, the fact that we were 4-0 up against a team like this makes me think that next season here at Valencia, with a full 38 Premier League games to go, or no, not Premier League, sorry, the Liga games, we could really try and push for the title next season. That's going to be my aim as well once we do get the World Cup out of the way. If we are on that plane to the World Cup, and then we obviously have to come back here with Valencia and try and win the title next season. That's going to be the aim anyways. But we are coming towards the end of this My Player episode. If you have enjoyed, hit the like button. And as always, thank you all so much for the support you're showing on these videos and on the channel in general. And it just means so much for you guys to actually watch these videos and show the support you are. So yeah, if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Never miss an upload. I upload at 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock UK time every single day. So make sure you check back at those times. If you don't see it in your sub boxes, chances are it's uploaded and it's YouTube's fault that you haven't seen it. Other than that, I have been Danny. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Other than that, I'm out. Adios.